Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, as you can see, is a interesting day because Final Fantasy Type 0 came out. Put these away here. So Final Fantasy Type 0 HD came out, and I got a Day 1 edition, which comes with the Final Fantasy 15 demo, which sadly is a voucher and is non-disc, which is a big sad shame. There's no booklet or anything, so nothing special about that. But today we're going to show off all my pickups. Now, I do want to talk a little about my thrifting and that. So, I do still have a lot of raw footage. I still need to go through it to get on that. But I think aside from what I've done in my local places, I don't think I'm going to really go inside and record my local places, my usual places anymore. When I go to new places, I'm going to go and do those. But for primarily my local thrifting, I'm just going to go again back into my usual pickups videos. So that's going to be more primarily about my dumpster finds and the occasional time when I go to somewhere different. So anyway, so moving on. So here's a very interesting find. For $5 is the elusive GBA disc for the GameCube. I already own one of these, and I'm probably going to keep the case for it. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this one. I could use it as a bargaining chip or sell it, because I mean it demands about $50 online. So I'm thinking I'll probably use it as a bargaining chip. I found this boxed version of Tomb Raider 3 from Eidos, and it's a very odd kind of triangular shape and folds open for big picture lore there. I find it hard to resist these big boxes. I'll have to see if I can carefully get this sticker off, sadly though. Hopefully I won't be able to win it. Now here was an interesting find. This was sealed. I opened it all the way, but it was sealed. So I opened it, and as far as I could tell, this was a sealed version of Shogun Total War. So it was a bit of a peculiar find, because you don't usually find big box PC games that have never been opened. And I got it at the Goodwill for $3, so that was a very nice find. Another sealed game that I've already opened, they were having a half price yesterday when I went thrifting. This is my newest thing. And it was Naruto, the Ultimate Ninja Storm Resolution. And I believe this came out last year, near the end of last year. And it was a sealed copy with the sticker and plastic over it. It has 2 DLC things and a code and a card. So it was very nice. They were doing half price, so I got this for $9.99. So that might not be its going price right now, but I still think that was a pretty decent deal. Moving on, there's still more. A GameStop buy I got was Semi Showdown Sin, the Exceed bot. I've heard this game's pretty mediocre, but they had a copy. It had its case and booklet, and you know, I just was like, I don't want to see this in the dumpster, so I bought it. Because I like a lot of the Samurai Showdown games, and I don't have enough of them. Here is a boxed PC game, the Galactic Civilizations 2 Dead Lords Collection, Collector Edition. So it was only $2. So I don't know if it'll work. It does have a code thing, but I guess I just went, why not? This game I've never heard of, and that's solely why I bought it. The case is sadly damaged, but I've never heard of this. I know Age Tech, they've published a few random weird Japanese games, and this probably is one. It appears to be some kind of weird platform or that, but I've never heard of this game. Never heard of it. So I was just like, why not? It is a little scratched up, but I was like, well, it might be rare though, and I think I looked it up and it didn't. The Egyptian Tomb of the Pharaoh. I think it's kind of like just basing off the only screenshots in the booklet. I think it's kind of like a Myst type game, but I'm not 100% sure. And that was also on the half price day, so that was $1.50. Some trades I did. So we'll get all 3 of them. some trades I did. Last time I dropped off some of the random GameStop dumpster stuff I haven't won. These were the last things I traded for. Was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the PlayStation 1. Aaron actually owned this, and I remember playing it. It was okay. It was somewhat enjoyable, and the disc was absolutely spotless. Like, literally just spotless. I was like, fuck yeah, take that. Castle Quest, which, if you're a puzzle fan, you might notoriously know this whole fucking nightmare of a game. And then Sean Jump's One Piece Grand Battle for the PlayStation 2. I was like, yeah, why not? It's in okay condition and has all that stuff, so why not? That was the last thing I traded. And it's really nice to, simply trade off stuff like that. It just shows you a good thing here. This was something quite a while ago I traded also a bunch of stuff to him. Was a steel case collectors of True Crime New York City's collector's edition. And since that was a collector's edition, I just figured I'd only pick that one out. Random find from Goodwill was one of the Dance Dance Revolution games. I only have a few different Revolutions. Ooh, excuse me. See, some old GameStop stuff I got was there was some really old 3DS games that are really cheap right now, and this was one that was really cheap, and I was like, oh, why not? It's a puzzle game, and then, I like sometimes playing puzzle games. I think it has a crappy book. Yeah, it does have a crappy-ish book. Oh, I didn't even look to check out that it had a Nintendo Cup code. I don't need that, because this is the last month for those, sadly. I'm trying my best to get that Legend of Zelda little pouch thing. Some more buys here. We got the Neptunia games, the Rebirth Physical Edition. I've said a few times that I got a digital code from Idea Factory to do a review of this game, and I wanted to do a comparison video. And one of the reasons I held off is because I wanted to physically buy a copy of it for my collection, because I like supporting, so. And then I also bought Hyperdimensional Neptunia PP Producing Perfection, which was one of those weird idle games that takes place in the Neptunia universe. So these are both sealed. I haven't even opened them yet, which is pretty unusual, actually. Something I've been meaning to get to is doing that comparison video. I know I've talked about it several times, and I know I've been an asshole in that, and it's just one of the things trying to get around to. Another thing that's probably going to be on the back burner in that regard too is the Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. This game was very interesting looking to me. I've only seen one person do a review of it, and it was quite disappointing to hear that they hated it. It has a very thin booklet and has a little advertisement for a few access games. Not too much fancy here or that. And I did find nice that they actually have a little 10th anniversary logo down there. Very nice. Let's see. These were some more trades I did for some of the GameStop stuff. The Overlords. I think I've shown these, but I'm not 100% sure. But just in case. The Overlord, the Dark Legend for the Wii, and Gundam, Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 for the PS2. Those were very nice condition, and I was like, sure, yoink, yoink. Some Club Nintendo stuff I got when they initially said Club Nintendo was shutting down. I spent the coins I had, because at the time they didn't announce they were going to actually have more stuff, so I spent, and I bought 2 hardcover cases for 3DS and DS games. Sadly, it's this one here. This one here, you might, if it'll focus, it might be hard to tell, but there is a crack in that case right there. And it's a real shame. But it didn't mess up the art in that. It's still usable. But that is still a shame. I also did get the 3 poster thing they had at the time, which was Rosaline, the Villager, and I think Kid Icarus and Link and that. I'm not sure what's up with the whole Kid Icarus and Link fighting each other thing that's been going on a lot. Some more Goodwill finds, some Command and Conquer's Weatherlord 2 and Weatherlord 2's expansion. So I was kind of like, sure, why not? From the Eventual Company, the Darkfall. and it was in very nice condition, so I was like, sure, the discs were in sweet condition. And there was also, for just $1, Caesar 2, which is apparently some kind of Warcraft, StarCraft type kind of game. And that it's really old from Sierra. It was in good condition. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get the one though. Some of those old games can be a pain in the ass. And some other random goods. I found a Tokyo Pop manga. Obviously, this from just looking at the cover is more for female audience, but Tokyo Pop books are pretty hard to come by. So I was just like, because usually Goodwill sells them for like 25-50 cents. So I was like, why not? And I also, for $1.50, got the Warcraft archive book to read in my spare time. Next time I want to do some heavy reading. And then, of course, one of the nicest dumpster dive finds I found thus far, I mean, I would say it tops even the South Park one, is this hardcover guidebook that was sealed for Tales of Xillia 2. It was very nice, and I found a second one of these where they gutted the front cover off, but I still have both pieces, and it's a real sad shame they did that. But this was sealed, and it was great, and it was an awesome find. Next time I go to New York Comic Con and the Tales Creator is there, this is probably what I'll have him sign. Eat that, Tanner. So, and I do have my indie box. My indie box, yes, I do have that. But that's, of course, its own little video, and that's a lot of the pickups that I've been meaning to either show or talk about in that. It's been going pretty nicely when it comes to that. Let's Play, some channel stuff in that. Obviously, I haven't been too active on my main channel here. Haven't had a whole lot of time to do some stuff. I plan on trying to work on the Neptunia Rebirth video. I want to also get a Final Fantasy Type 0 First Impressions. I also did, at this time of the recording, have finished Lords of the Fallen, so I want to get a review of that done. And obviously I need to get more of the dumpster diving crap I found sorted through that. But on my Let's Play channel itself, with Lords of the Fallen is done, there's some fail videos of that going up for the final boss. But I went for my first attempt, the win, the finishing, the ending / trying out New Game Plus, and then I'm having the fail videos go up. I also have GTA Online heist videos and a few random mission things that I've done with Pixie and my friend Matt when I went to Utah. And we're doing the heists and stuff in GTA 5's Online, so those are I'm gonna have those be like a weekend videos. And then we got Bloodborne coming out as of this recording this Tuesday. And oh man, I took the day off. Sadly, my store, and yeah, I had to pre-order at GameStop, sadly. Walmart is pretty notorious for not getting shit on the shelves quickly around here, so I'll sadly be outside the GameStop waiting for them to be opened. They will not be doing the midnight release here, which is very sad. There are some GameStops doing a midnight release, so if you're interested in that, you better go check that out. Alright, I would have totally done it if they were, but sadly they aren't. So, and it's a really odd day, Tuesday. Why couldn't it have been on a Friday or something? But I guess you can't have the best of everything. But Bloodborne will be my new main Let's Play. And as I've said before, it's very rare for me to do day one Let's Plays. And I only usually do it for really good stuff and when the developers and that don't mind. And the only time I ever really broke that rule was Xenoblade Chronicles, which I do slightly feel bad about. But it wasn't in the world, obviously. But FromSoft has been good with videos and that, and they do encourage and like fans posting videos and that. So I will be doing Bloodborne as my new main Let's Play starting on Tuesday, day one. So, and way into Historia had started, and I'm like Neil, like episode 18 of it and that. And while the sound obviously sadly has been pretty iffy because of I don't know what's wrong with the sound thing. It came from Loopy, who made the capture card thing, and then I don't know why it does that, but I've asked him before and I already talked about that. But I'm glad people aren't letting that stop them. But I can understand it is mildly annoying too. But I am glad people are enjoying that. And I'm enjoying it too. I love way into Historia, and I'm glad I can finally go and try and finish it for real for time, because I really liked the whole idea and concept. I was like, I want to save this for Let's Play that, because I really liked it. And I never got around to it until now, so... Of course, you know, that's my daily trouble every day, is trying to get time to play everything. I get more fucking games every damn week, and obviously, since I'm a big RPG enthusiast, it's a doomed concept for me. It's a doomed concept. Oh, you know, I just realized I forgot to put something up there in the corner. I wanted to get that poster out. I was thinking of putting something in the corner, and I forgot. I feel awful now about that. But, yeah, I'm trying to make that little display area there. But anyway, aside from that, today of this recording, I've been mainly cleaning up that, getting videos uploaded and edited today, this morning. They're uploading. I've been mainly cleaning my house because it's been a mess. You know, it's always messy being a collector. But anyway, aside from that, future plans, well, Let's Play wise, you know, we got that. I'm not really planning any differing content than usual on my main channel so far. Everything's going par the course. And yes, I know I've never did a PS4 video, even though I said I was. I was enjoying my PS4 that much. So, hopefully I will also get around to doing that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you look forward to more content. Thank you, praise the sun, and always, whenever, you better watch your back and Bloodborne, bitches. Praise the sun!